Ngayong November 9 ay muling lalaban sa ibabaw ng lona itong pambato natin sa middleweight division, ang undefeated na si Wiljon Mindoro alias Triggerman. Sinasabi ng iba na mala Golovkin umano ang lakas nito. May pambihirang perfect record ito na 12 wins, 0 loss, 12 via knockout, isa ang tabla. May tangkad na 5'11" at may edad pa lang na 24. Makakalaban niya si alias Lucas Martins mula sa bansang Brazil na si Lucas de Abreu. May record ito na 14 wins, 5 losses, 11 via knockout, 8 rounds at gagawin ito sa bansang Florida sa Amerika. Galing sa 4 na magkakasunod na talo itong si Lucas, kaya naman paniguradong magiging pagkain lang ito ni Mindoro. Magiging dagdag na naman ito sa kartada niyang perpekto. Sa tingin ninyo, anong round kaya tatapusin ni Kabayan itong Brazilian? Matatandaang sa kabuuan ng karyera ni Wiljon Mindoro ay isang boksingero pa lang ang nagbigay sa kanya ng magandang laban na talagang nagpahirap sa kanya sa bakbakan. Umabot pa sa sukdulang 12 rounds at nauwi ang desisyon sa kamay ng mga hurado at nagresulta ito sa tabla o draw. Ito ay noong nakalaban niya ang dayong Hapon na si Takeshi Inoue. Nangyari ito noong May 2023 para sa titulong WBO Asia Pacific Super Welterweight na titulo. Sobrang dikit ng naging laban at sobrang ganda ng palitan. Halina't muli muna nating balikan ang nasabing sagupaan na ginanap sa Okada Manila Hotel and Casino.
Oh, that's a good size for two of them. Marshall, of course, the Philippines bronze medalist, now fight game than I ever will be. When two knockout artists get on top of the ring, you were saying anything can happen.
Anything can happen. As you can see earlier, Mindoro threw an uppercut that landed, and sometimes it can be.
If you are a knockout specialist, if you are.
It does, but it depends on your style. And I think a good straight, you know, the similarities between Mindoro and what's in front of you. You want to take your time, and being impatient can cost the fight. Oh,
Get stumbled.
You were saying?
Yes, like I said.
Stumbled.
And that rocked in a way. And look, and usually when the knockout artist sees that opportunity and that it's delivered straight at the chin, which is a
And whenever Inoue starts to move backwards when Mindoro attacks, because of his range, Inoue is just sitting right there in that perfect.
Mindoro, the Filipinos love the KO artist. Oh, but the overhand right hand of Inoue on target, rocking Mindoro with Inoue coming to life here.
Coming in with overhand and hook, just like that. You know,
for all you know, you could be slammed and hit by that.
And what Takeshi needs, Inoue needs to come in and tee off on the back.
Said during the break, and hopefully Mindoro.
So, you know, with this, the overhand from Inoue.
For the visitor, you have to be more aggressive, no question about it. You have to put up a better show.
Shot behind and countering Inoue. Once a hit, you just want to throw those punches and set up.
Oh,
Here goes that uppercut again.
here we go.
15 seconds left. Can he put him away?
For it. We're continuing with
Decisions only. So he has not been knocked out yet.
In that exchange, Mindoro actually got hit, and this might be Inoue's best round so far.
yes, I agree.
His reach.
He's getting sucked into this brawl. Sometimes fighters love that.
Yeah, and again, you heard him in the early rounds, and then now he's coming in and being impatient.
That jab as much as probably that first round.
He looked.
He's not throwing that jab, and that jab is not being. It's not dangerous to Inoue.
Corner.
Take advantage of the distance that he's gaining to throw his overhand right.
There's Mindoro attacking and getting to be anxious, sitting there just stalking inside. Doesn't want the distance because the distance could be advantageous to Mindoro if he decides to go back to that jab. Right hand nearly reaching Inoue, that turnaround.
But in this round, Inoue is actually using a lot of lateral movements. He's moving a lot
Yes.
compared to the earlier rounds where he was very dangerous, coming in. Well, I think he's just seeing what reaction.
You've been fighting mostly in the States.
Yes.
I know you've seen that.
I've slipped.
Or wanting it to even land. And the problem with that is that he leaves that out there. It gives Inoue the opportunity to.
This is
Good uppercut, good
Yeah.
overhand.
This is a 50-50 fight for Mindoro now.
Well, I think Inoue is just pressing on now. He's getting that confidence.
Mindoro being such a longer reach and such a taller fighter, it's harder for Mindoro to get punches off when his back is...
Inoue. And I think this is what happened in the earlier rounds, or the previous rounds. Inoue was moving around a lot to see what Mindoro is doing, and now he's pressing this round and just doing what the phone booth fight.
Inoue is very comfortable in that right here. This is his favorite.
Well, like you said, Seb, they love to pour you down in a corner.
Yeah. Which might
Nice
not,
left.
which might not be the most
Want to trade within that distance right there. He's just very comfortable. He leans on him, which is exhausting for minutes.
Yeah, wobbly and very straight. Oh, an overhand from Inoue.
fighters now being cautioned about their foreheads.
Yeah,
That's what I worried about because Inoue keeps leaning in, coming
Yeah.
in with his head. And honestly, if Mindoro
Hurt
to me,
him.
Yeah, I think he has a beeline to your headset here. And Mindoro with a good second win.
Inoue's got to press. Their head bumps again, like you mentioned. And I think
When one fighter starts pressing your head down, you can tell that they're desperate. They're tiring out as well. Not throwing it a lot compared to the earlier round. Oh, Inoue with a good 1-2.
combination. Yeah. This guy's tough.
Yes.
Well, both guys are tough.
Yes.
And the thing about powerful, combination.
These are the middleweights, you know. A bit of redness developing on the left cheek of Inoue. Not as clear-faced as he was in the earlier rounds. It's not consistent. He's also tiring out. In the meantime, Inoue is slugging away, embracing, hugging, clinching.
And will that bother Inoue?
Or consequently, is that a target for...
might just get stopped due to a cut.
And the corner will have a lot to do when we hit the end of this round. There's some good...
And now he's just trying to press overhand again from
He
Inoue.
does not want this fight to go longer due to if it stops on a...
this clinching and all that jazz. But it's part of the fight game as well.
It's definitely part of the fight, and especially you get a guy like Inoue who is pushing forward and try to just
By a slight margin. But he could be leading right now to 1 minute and 7. Round number 9.
overhand by Inoue and pushing him. The point jab of Mindoro is actually being timed by Inoue with an overhand.
Or even if you know it, a bit of an elbow swinging also at Mindoro there, unintentionally.
But Inoue is stepping back a little bit, and now he presses again and again, another overhand, but because of that jab, which is not affecting Inoue.
He takes a move, has already lost nothing yet. 2 draws in his fight. Or he has
Two losses.
2 losses, I'm sorry. You know, Inoue is a grinder. He's a hard worker.
by throwing
That's
punches.
exactly right. And more than anything else, Mindoro is bothered by the persistence of Inoue, actually.
Who wants to be? And again, another overhand. Now,
While I do agree with you with an uppercut could be there, I also believe the other side he's not throwing. I would love to see it.
you can see that both guys' power are not.
Good left hook.
Good.
That now knocking and nailing Inoue time and again. 3 straight attacks, and he's scoring. But look at the counter punching of Inoue.
Inoue loads up on that right.
This is why he's able to press forward, because he's
The golden punch here in this fight. And both have unleashed it.
Both have both uppercuts and overhand rights.
Yes, he has survived most likely this fight.